Hi everyone and welcome to this video. As you can probably tell from the smile on my face, it's one that I'm super excited about. We're hoping to find and photograph an amazing mammal who was actually extinct in the UK from the early 16th century, but in recent years has started to make an incredible comeback. And with its behaviour, it benefits so many other species, something we're going to talk about later, but it also helps humans by alleviating flood risk and wildfire risk. So in the current climate, where these events are becoming more and more common, it is essential that we use this creature and that this creature can help us out. It is, of course, the beaver. And I'm also really excited because I'm going to be meeting up with somewhat of a local expert, local wildlife photographer, Richard Campion, who I've tried to meet up with a few times. We've just never got the timings right. But tonight, it's going to happen. I'm going to meet up with him shortly. So I'm feeling confident that together we'll be able to find these amazing mammals. And I'm excited to introduce Richard on my channel as well, because he also puts out amazing videos and takes amazing pictures, runs workshops as well. So I'll put some links to his channels and his website in this video. So yeah, definitely check that out, but not before you watch this one. Anyway, I'm here a little bit early and I just want to explore the riverbank, see if I can see any signs of beavers for myself, and then we'll meet up with Rich and see how we get on. So just a short walk along the riverbank and I've already found some evidence of beavers right here. You can see here this branch has been chewed off, comes to a point at the end, and you can see there's like lots of different, I guess, tooth marks where the beavers have gnawed away and pulled that branch off, potentially to eat or as material to construct their lodges or their dams, although I don't think in this area they're building dams, so more likely to build their lodges. But yeah, really cool to see that evidence. Yeah, just amazing. And with the activity, I said earlier how much they help other species. By building dams and lodges, they create lots of different pools and shallow pools and things off the sides of the river, which help to stop the water flowing as quickly. So they slow down in heavy rain events, they slow down the water so that there's less flooding downstream. But also by creating those pools, that is a habitat for tons of species. So fish to lay their eggs in, toads and frogs as well, dragonfly larvae, which all helps creatures up the food chain. So birds can eat more insects. There's, you know, more fish, which means otters can start to thrive as well. Just everything comes together, and the beaver is a true ecosystem engineer. So I'm really hopeful that we can find it, and awesome to see some signs already. It is an absolutely beautiful evening here, and I think it's probably about time now, after a quick walk along the river, that we go to the meeting point, see if Rich is there. Otherwise we'll wait for him, and then we can go have a catch up and see if we can find the beavers. So excited. And just whilst we're walking there, I'll tell you a couple of quick facts about the beaver. The first one is their teeth continually grow throughout their entire lives, but because of the diet that they eat a lot of the wood, trees, and that helps to grind down their teeth to keep them at a good length. And the other fact is they are 100% vegetarian. So I think there's a common misconception that they eat fish, they affect fish populations, but they don't. They purely eat aquatic plants and material from the riverbanks. And as we said earlier, their behavior only helps fish out. So yeah, absolutely amazing animal. Let's hope we can go and see it.
Rich and I met up and headed along the river together. He told me all about the beavers in this area, which was absolutely amazing. And astonishingly, it wasn't long until we had one meandering its way along the river in our direction. Neither of us had expected to see one this early in the evening, and we made the rookie mistake of not even having our cameras ready. So a quick look through the binos and a clip on my iPhone would have to do for now. What happened next was beyond all expectations.
Absolutely insane. Just down there we've got the beaver. I can't believe this is the first time I've ever seen them, and for her to come so close is incredible. You got Rich just setting up his camera behind me, and she's totally chilled out. I can't believe it.
I've been coming down here for, this is my 7th year. and it's rare you'll see them, one, out this early, and two, this close to you. And we're stood up, we're not wearing camo, and they're just seemingly unfazed. Where you're being tolerated by a wild animal in their environment is probably the most rewarding feeling as a wildlife photographer. The only problem I've got is I've only got one lens and I'm a bit too close, but I'm not complaining.
After an incredible 5 or 10 minutes and a couple of photos, she was back in the water, and then away with a splash.
So I'm already happy. If I don't see another one this evening, I don't really mind. Scratch that, we found her. And I don't know if the microphone's picking this up, you can hear her eating the willow. Can you see her?
Yeah, she's just down there in the bank.
Yeah, just under that tree. So she's pretty well hidden, but
that's incredible.
So cool, isn't it?
I just can't believe it. So it's probably been an hour and a half now since we saw that first beaver. She was just so relaxed, it was incredible to see, and we've seen another one since then as well. Nothing that close up, and I don't think I'll ever see one that close up again, because she just gave us the most incredible moment, and it's been such a peaceful, nice evening. Amazing to be with Rich, like what an awesome guy. Just the nicest evening, and we've still got 45 minutes, so you don't know what's going to happen. And yeah, I can't stress enough how good it's been, and yeah, how lucky I feel to have seen the beavers and to have got that close to one as well. Just awesome.
After another brief encounter, we continued our search and listened out to see if we could hear a beaver chewing on some willow. I found out this evening that this was probably the best way to locate the beavers. We thought there might be one across the river, but the babbling water was making it hard to hear properly.
She did go up, didn't she? I think so. So she's just come out the other side of the bank, so it turns out she was here, and she's gone straight underwater though, and we think she's gone upstream, so maybe we'll see if we can catch up with her. Yeah. So I'm going to wrap it up here. We didn't catch up with that beaver again in the end, but just amazing to have seen her and the other beaver we saw, to get pictures that actually, like, I've looked back and I'm happier than I thought I was at the time. And honestly, like, I think sometimes you put a bit of pressure on yourself with wildlife photography to always try and get the perfect picture, but it's not about that. It's just about the experience and being out with someone else. So being out with Rich has been awesome. It's probably the first time I've really done wildlife photography with someone else, and I've really loved it. Like, honestly, such an amazing guy. And like I said at the start, I'm going to put some links to his stuff in the description, so definitely check that stuff out. But yeah, awesome. What a wicked evening. Seen beavers for the first time and had probably the closest encounter I'm ever going to have. Like, Rich has done this for 7 years. He's never seen one like that before, so I feel so lucky.
And I'll leave you with this clip of the beaver tail splashing once more. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.